Kelly, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
You have this great quote. You said, "You gotta speak French. It's oui, oui, oui all day," which I'm gonna totally steal. But especially in this era of like individual discoverability, what do you think the advantage is to actually starting in a band or collaborative group?
I think it's communicating. Starting off right off the bat, like, who are you? Family, like you have to talk. You know what I mean? And you know, first it's like the honeymoon phase of like getting to know somebody. Then you got to start to like get underneath some layers. You know what I mean? And you start to peel back layers in this beautiful way to where you get to know the person. You also get to know exactly what kind of storytelling you want to do as a group. It makes you richer, you know, as a band. So I think that that's a really important factor, for sure.
True story.
Some of these groups had a lot of moxie singing their own songs to like you and Nicole. If each of you were to be put in a position where you had to sing in front of like an idol of yours, what song would you pick to sing and who would you pick to sing it in front of?
I did that already. I sang Fantasy in front of Mariah Carey, but she'd asked me to sing it for a tribute, and I remember I was literally like this in the background because I remember running in fields in Texas and pretending like I was in the Dream Lover video. So this was a moment for me where I was like, oh crap, I'm about to sing in front of Mariah Carey. And you wanted it to be great.
I mean, I think for us it was a couple times. Once was singing End of the Road in front of Boyz II Men, which is one of the groups that we like literally grew up aspiring to be like. And then also singing with Elton John, like, you know, doing an Elton John song with Elton John, and you're just like, don't screw this up, dude. Like, this is, don't mess this up. And it kind of came back full circle because unfortunately when my grandfather was having his last days, the boys went over to the UK and they did a show in Hyde Park, and they did I Want It That Way, and I wasn't there. I spent my time with my grandfather, but Elton sang my part on I Want It That Way. So I was like, okay, we're good.
Wow.
I'm good now. I don't ever want to sing my part ever again, but you know what? It's fine. But yeah, it's still, I think, out of all the live shows that I'll speak for me, that we've ever done, concerts, tours, whatever, I think probably still the most nerve-wracking is award shows in front of your peers. Because, you know, it's just like you're sitting there in front of Destiny's Child, Lady Gaga, Mariah Carey. It's just like, oh my God, don't screw up, you know? But yeah, it's also just a blast.
Do you go into like a fugue state when that happens? Just like the blackout of like performance?
You're definitely like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only see past the first row, and then I don't want to look at anybody else. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm like in the fugue state right now, so I'm just like, that's gotta be a thing that happens. I am curious. Yeah, like for you, AJ, you got like the bird's eye view, right, of everyone performing, so you could see who was out there. And it felt like a lot of the groups came in with this like preconceived notion of like, I'm gonna be a boy band or I'm gonna be a girl band. Were you at any point being like, no, you should buzz in right now? Like, you should really just like.
There was definitely a few times that I envisioned it going differently. There was a couple times where people got likes, but they just didn't make the connection. And it was shocking to me. But there was quite a few groups that I feel made the right call. I think they knew going in, I want to be in a boy band or I want to be in a girl group. I'm stoked that we had a mixed group. I think that's phenomenal. I'm excited that I'm hoping that this show really inspires even more groups to be formed and to come out in the mix. I think we're ready for more groups in the music business again. There's something about that harmonies and just about the collective. There's someone for everyone. And I love that about these bands. There is truly a band for everyone out there of different fans of different genres of music. And I'm hoping that we get a season 2. I really do. I think this is such an innovative, great way to give the power back to the artists.